Record. All right, so we'll come onto our mats today and start with a little bit of pranayama. So one of my favorite breathing techniques is Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breath, which attempts to balance and regulate both the yin and the yang, the lunar and the solar, the feminine and the masculine energies within us. And at any one time, either more yang active energy or more yin reflective energy can be running through any one of our chakras. And so we hear often like we need to align our chakras, and that's not necessarily wrong, but a deeper truth of that is there might be more yin energy running through one, more yang energy running through another. And so this breath work attempts to balance that out, and both sides of our brain. So we'll find our root first, feeling into the parts of our body touching earth. For me, it's often useful to rock a little forward and back or side to side just to feel if I'm balanced and settled on both of my sitting bones as evenly as possible. I also always draw my right heel in. It's just a habit. And so today I'm going to draw the left heel in just to try to have some awareness around habits and holding patterns in the body. If that's true for you, you might try it. And then if it's too awkward, you might be like, no, never mind. I'm going to go back to my pattern. We always have our choice, our agency. And then we'll take a few breaths through the nose, in and out through the nostrils, not ujjayi, just really light, easy breath. And you might already have an awareness that one nostril is more open than the other. Or maybe they feel pretty even to you. We'll take our right hand, place the thumb by our right nostril, the ring finger by the left. I like to place the other two on the third eye, but you can curl them in as well, whatever feels more useful to you. The other thing to know is that if you're stuffy, you can draw your nostrils open. And so if you find that one is more clogged than the other, you can draw that one open as we close the other. So we'll close the right nostril. You might draw the left open a little. Inhale here through the left side. Close that nostril, exhale through the right. Stay for the inhale through the right side. And exhale through the left. That's one round. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. So we'll continue in this way at our own pace, which might be slower or faster than mine, for a few more rounds. If your arm gets tired, you can always hold your elbow with your left hand. Try to relax your jaw and your shoulders, sit nice and tall, a couple more rounds. Next, exhale through your left side. Allow that to be the last one. When you've released your hands, we'll just sit with them on our lap and just notice. What did you notice in that pranayama, that breath work? For me, I noticed my right nostril was a little less open than the left. And that actually changes throughout the day. It changes like every hour and a half or so. And let's inhale and reach our arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. So as you twist to the left, it's more about drawing the belly in and up than pushing or pulling on your legs at all. We'll inhale back to center. And then twist to the right. Lots of length through the spine. Inhale back to center. And we'll fold forward just a little and kind of sway side to side here. Feeling into the hips, the groin, perhaps the low back. See what you feel in your body. Maybe you come to forearms and center. Maybe your forehead goes to the floor. And we'll just take a few breaths here, noticing where you might feel a stretch or simply where you can breathe. Can you expand your back body, your back ribs? And now if you like your Ujjayi Pranayama, it's useful. In and out through the nose. And we'll come back to center, arms reach up. And then reach behind your back for opposite wrists, forearms, or even elbows. And notice for some of us that are really tight, this is a stretch on the shoulders. You might feel one shoulder more than the other. All of that is good information. We'll bring the neck into it. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. And we'll go back and forth in this manner, just breathing slow and steady. Ujjayi. And then release your hands. We'll change the cross of our legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time, exhale to the right. So you might reach your left hand to the back of your head or the right side of your head, or you might just extend the fingers, breathing into the left side body. Next, inhale, come back to center. And exhale over to the left. Feel into that right side body. Shoulder down away from your ear. And come back to center on your next inhale and come forward. And again, we might do that little sway side to side. Just notice something as simple as changing the cross of your legs can feel different in the hips. You might come onto your forearms or forehead, and we'll see where we can breathe here. Maybe feeling the back ribs expand, the back of the heart, the side body. Next inhale, we'll come back up and reach behind the back for opposite wrists, forearms, or even elbows. And we'll just feel into this. And then left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest, back and forth in this way. And then we'll release our hands and come to our backs for some core. As we come onto our backs, we'll bend the knees, bring them up over our belly or chest. And at first here, maybe we just do a few knee circles just to kind of feel into the low back, what's happening in the sacrum. Oh my goodness, nothing good over here, folks. Oh geez. We'll go the other direction with our circles. You know, when you do some gentle knee circles and your sacrum is saying all sorts of stuff, that you might have to modify your practice. All right, let's interlace the fingers behind our head. We'll curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Right elbow toward left leg, straighten your right leg. We're gonna pulse the left knee and right elbow together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch sides, and we'll pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch and 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch for 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch for 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch and hold. Breathe. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch, hold, but remember to breathe. Back to center, bring your feet down. Windshield wiper your legs a little side to side. And then we'll keep our hands interlaced behind our head. We're gonna take our legs like happy baby pose, but turn your toes out as best you can. So almost like you're a frog that fell over on its back. Inhale here. Exhale, elbows and knees come toward each other. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, elbows toward knees. And we'll continue in this way, curling up the best we can for a while. The exhale is up. How about 5 more? And then bring the head down, happy baby. And so you can stay turned out, or you can have your legs parallel or somewhere in the middle, whatever feels more natural to you. And then let's keep hold of the right leg, but extend the left leg and left arm up overhead for half happy baby. Point your left toes. We're gonna reach up, curl head, neck, and shoulders up, lift the leg, touch your toes, and then lengthen, inhale. Exhale, lift, touch your left toes. You still have half happy baby on the right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly lift up, touch your toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly lift. One more. And then lengthen and stay that way for a few breaths. And then we'll switch sides. So half happy baby on the left. Right leg might go long. Right arm up overhead. We'll stay a few breaths here. And then lift your leg, flex your foot at the ankle. Inhale here. Exhale, touch your right toes. So curl up, lift the leg, touch the toes if you can. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. One more. Lift. And then arm goes up overhead, leg goes long. Half happy baby, 5 breaths. And then interlace the fingers once more behind your head. Right leg goes over left leg like eagle. If you can wrap twice, great, which means foot behind the calf. Otherwise, just squeeze the legs together. Inhale here. Exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up and stay still with the head. Just your legs reach away, breathe in. Knees gather in, exhale. Extend the legs, inhale. Knees gather in, exhale. Extend, inhale. Knees gather in, exhale. One more, extend, inhale. Knees and exhale. Now knees stay still, head goes halfway down, inhale. Curl up, exhale. Halfway down, inhale. Curl up, exhale. Halfway down. Curl up. Halfway down. Curl up. One more. Now both. Lengthen the legs away, head goes halfway down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gather it all together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gather. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gather. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gather. Now release your head. Arms come out in a T shape. Both of your legs might stay in that eagle shape and come over to the left. Oh, and a twist. All right, my dears, will slowly unwind and come back to center. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Left leg comes on top of the right, eagle legs. Inhale here. Exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up and stay. Just your legs reach away, inhale. Knees in, exhale. Legs away. Knees in. Legs away. Knees in. Legs away. Knees in. One more, legs away. Knees come in and stay still. Head goes halfway down. All the way up. Halfway down. Lift. Halfway down. Curl up. Halfway down. Lift. Halfway down. Lift. Now everything. Lengthen out. Gather. Lengthen. Gather. Lengthen. Gather. Lengthen. Gather. One more. And then the head goes down. Arms come out. You might keep your eagle legs and twist to the right. All right, my dears, unwind, come back to center and up and over on two hands and knees. Inhale into our cow shape. Exhale, cat. Stay for an inhale here in cat. Exhale back to cow. Couple more times at your own pace. And then downward facing dog. You might pedal, you might sway. And then settling into a place that feels useful. Maybe heels are up, maybe knees are bent, maybe heels are moving toward the earth, shoulders are moving away from the ears. See what works. And then we'll look forward, walk or hop very lightly to our hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right toes to the back of the mat. Dip the hips, lift the heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. And bend the knee. Twice more. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten. Stay for the inhale. And bend the knee. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten. Inhale here. Exhale, bend. Make your way to the long edge of the mat. Feet are parallel. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. You could have your forearms to a block or the floor. You might soften your knees, find the pinky toe edge sides of your feet root. We'll halfway lift on our next inhale and spin to the right. So we're facing the back of our mat, dipping the hips, lifting the heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend that right knee. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten. Inhale here. Bend the knee. One more time, everybody. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Plank pose. Onto the right side, side plank. So right knee could be down, or you could stack or stagger your feet. You could lift the top leg. Breathe in. Back to plank. Onto the left side, side plank. Whatever leg variation that works. Deep breath in. Exhale, back plank. Knees might be down, shift your weight forward. Inhale here. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, spin the hip open. 3 hip circles. Three the other direction. Lift the leg up, inhale. Step the foot forward. Bring your right knee to the ground. Low lunge. Bring your left arm to the left thigh. Right arm reaches across the body or for the left side of your head. Let's breathe into the right side. And then from here, we might think about sending our hips a little bit forward, feeling that right hip flexor. And then we'll come back to center on our next inhale. Twist high on the exhale, right arm in front. Or you can bring the right wrist, forearm, or even elbow outside the left knee. You can stay with your right knee down or lift it up. And as we come back to center, let's frame the front foot. If the back knee is down, we'll lift it and then straighten that left leg and flex the toes toward the sky. Breathe into the hamstring and calf. And then very slowly, make your way to the long edge of the mat, wide-legged forward fold, Pasarita, Hadha Konasana. Halfway lift on your next inhale. And spin to the right, facing again forward, but bring the left knee to the ground. Low lunge. Right forearm on right thigh. Left arm reaches across the body or for the right side of the head, opening the left side. Try to breathe all the way into that left lung and ribs. And then we'll tuck the tail, start to send the hips forward. Feel the left hip flexor. And then come back to center. We'll twist high, left arm in front, or left wrist, forearm or elbow outside the right knee. And you can keep the left knee down or lift it up. Couple more breaths. And then we'll come back to center. If the left knee is down, we'll lift it up. Straighten the right leg, flex the toes up toward the sky. And then make your way to plank. Left side, side plank, any leg variation. Back to plank. Right side, side plank, any leg variation. Back to plank. Maybe knees come down, shift forward, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Look forward, walk or hop forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up. Mountain pose. Surya A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Walk or hop to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold. Rise up. Mountain pose. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Walk or hop. Now, halfway lift. And then this time on your forward fold, you might interlace your fingers behind your back or use a strap. Squeeze the shoulder blades and let the arms rinse out overhead. Feet can be hip distance or wider. And then we'll release our hands or strap. Halfway lift, set your feet. Forward fold. Rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Chair pose, inhale. Twist to your right. You could have your elbows between your knees or to the outside of the right knee. Booty lower than the shoulders. Breathe in. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold, interlace the fingers behind your back, let your arms rinse out overhead or use a strap. Release the hands or the strap. Halfway lift, set your feet. Forward fold. Rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Twist to the left. Weight in the heels. Booty down, shoulders up. Breathe in. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Hands walk back to your feet. Grab opposite elbows. Release your hands, rise. Mountain. Right knee lifts. Right knee opens to the right. Tree pose. And then maybe you can reach behind your back for opposite wrists or elbows or forearms, or a fist bump, or even Anjali Mudra behind your heart. Keep your hands like this, lift your right knee up. Step the right foot halfway up the mat, lift your left knee up. Open the left knee to the left. Tree pose. Reach your arms up. Reach your left knee up. Step the foot forward, right arm under, right leg over, eagle. Right leg steps back. Warrior one with eagle arms. Breathe in. Humble warrior with eagle arms. Head in the arms is helpful. Release your hands. Place them down. We're going to shift to side plank on the right. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Grab opposite elbows. Rise up. Mountain pose. Left knee lifts. You might stay with the knee or grab the big toe and straighten the leg. Take the knee out to the left, right arm out to the right. Come back to center, switch hands. Right hand grabs the outer knee or outer foot, left hand goes behind you, standing twist. Arms reach up, leg lifts. Step the foot halfway up the mat, reach your right knee up. Stay with the knee or the big toe and straighten the leg. Knee goes right, left arm goes left. Leg goes back to center, left hand grabs the outer thigh or outer foot, right arm reaches behind. Arms go up, leg stays up. Step the foot forward, left arm under, left leg over, eagle, Garuda. Left foot steps back. Warrior one with eagle arms. Lift the heart, breathe in. Humble warrior, eagle arms. Release your hands. We're going to pivot to side plank on the left. And plank. Chaturanga. Over, up, down. Down, dog. Right leg high. Then the knees bend the hip open. 3 hip circles. 3 the other way. Pigeon. You might look right. You might tuck your left toes under, inch the knee back and in towards center, a smidgen. You might use a block. Come onto your forearms that way. Or maybe all the way to the earth. Five more breaths here. Then we're going to sit off onto that right hip and spin our left toes to face up. Draw the right heel in toward the groin, reach the right arm up. And then the right hand reaches toward the pinky toe edge side of the left foot or ankle or shin. And breathe. Lengthen the torso and bow. And we'll come up, straighten the right leg out to the right, left heel draws in toward the groin, left arm lifts, inhale. Reach toward the pinky toe edge side of the right foot, lengthen the spine, breathe in, and bow. Now, my dears, as we come up, let's look at this bent left knee, yeah? And try to bring it to the left side of the mat. Draw that right leg back, and we're gonna come to pigeon by pivoting our hips, yeah? So you might have to tuck those right toes under, inch the knee back a smidge. We're looking to the left. And then down onto forearms. Maybe inching the right foot back, the right knee back, and in towards center. When you're ready, my dears, we're gonna sit off onto that left hip, swing the right leg around and come down onto our backs. Knees bent, feet flat. Let's windshield wiper our legs. Oh my goodness, my sacrum feels so much better than I did at the beginning when I was doing this. So that's something interesting for me to notice. I don't have much sensation of pain once my body's warm, but I definitely do when it's cold. So that's good information. Because if we're warm and we don't feel much sensation of pain, tend to push perhaps further than we should. So that's good information to have. All right, my dears, Supta, Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet come together. Arms reach above the head for opposite wrists, forearms, or elbows. And you could always put bolsters, pillows, or blocks on the outside of your knees if this is uncomfortable in any way. That doesn't feel useful. I like to draw my belly in here and engage the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. And then let's heel toe our feet wide. Maybe they even go to the edges of the mat, who knows? And then the knees come in toward each other and we'll change the cross of the arms. And then the last two poses I'll offer today, and they can both be restorative if you're feeling like you could use some rest, and rejuvenation, is bridge and then shoulder stand. So how could that be restorative? Well, a block under the sacrum, maybe on the medium setting for bridge. And that feels really useful. And then when I get ready to do the inversion, I just simply lift my legs to Viparita Karani, or alternative to shoulder stand. Or you could do bridge, shoulder stand, feels pretty good to have my legs up and this block supporting me. So I'm going to stay here. Choose something that feels useful for you. All right, within the next few moments, we'll make our way to a final resting shape with any support that feels useful to you. Shavasana, corpse pose. All right, my dears. Let's find our way back to a seat in a way that feels like it's nourishing, or at least it keeps you settled. Once we come to this upright position, we'll bring our palms to our heart and just gratitude for these sweet bodies and gratitude for these creative and wild minds and these huge hearts that can feel all the things, love and grief and everything in between. And gratitude that we found this practice that has come from many different lineages, Africa, Asia, India, to become what it is here for us today. And may we remember the practice when we're off the mat, that we can pause and breathe and allow ourselves to feel settled enough to speak our truth without creating more harm. One Om together. Aum. In the spirit of peace, we say Shanti, Shalom, Salam, Amani, Maluhia, Irini, Shiakan, Jam, Pache, Paz. In the spirit of our collective and collaborative liberation and healing, we say Ashe, Amin, Amen, blessed be. Kapu Aloha, in Lakach, Satnam, Namaste, Mitakuyasin, Black Lives Matter.